making hay while the sun shines today. I am just filming a bunch of content because I have the whole day to myself pretty much. And so yeah, I want to spend it with you guys, even though it's sort of one-sided. But that's all right. I've been I've been dying to do a masterboard in honor of Hazel Anaka's Masterboard Madness 2026. I'm not part of the, the lineup, but I love making masterboards, so I thought I would do one on camera and just have fun. I just am excited about having a little bit of fun. So I've got my little piles here. I have a 12 by 12 piece of paper. It is scrapbook paper. I don't love this print, but it's light enough that it can be written on. So I thought it would make a good, back of the masterboard. So yeah, I know this doesn't look very exciting, but hopefully I turned the pieces upside down so that I wouldn't know exactly what I was pulling. And that way when I flip it over, like I'm committing, whatever it is, I'm putting it down. So no thinking, just gluing. Don't think, just glue. So, hey, if you're new here, thanks for stopping by. And if you have been here before, I appreciate you coming back. So let's get the gluing. So I've got my Scotch Create glue stick here, and I've got my little glue book thing. So I am going to start with, so obviously this is going to be a neutral sort of masterboard, but some of the images, which I know you can't see, but some of the images will lend themselves to adding color later on. So here we go. I'm just going to pick this top one. I'm going to throw some glue on it. And like I said, get to gluing. Get to gluing. There's just almost nothing more fun than just gluing pieces of paper to other pieces of paper. Okay, we're going to overlap that a little bit. So, as you can see, this is a black and white botanical, this piece is. And I'll show you the book that I pulled these images out of here in a little bit. But, and now I'm going to pick one from the other pile. So I've got two piles here. One here, which you can't really see, is here, and then this pile here. So yeah, I'm just going to randomly pick the pieces and stick them down. And I might, start off in order a little bit like this. And who knows, we might switch it up. We might change the direction we're gluing, or we might just keep going this way. So you will be able to see that, and I think some of these pieces are bigger than others and probably too big, but we can always tear them down. I think we'll put this one down here. Get that, oh, where am I, oh, here it is. Get that nice and adhered. So how's everybody doing? I am doing well. I don't know when I'm going to post this video, so I won't talk about my last video. The last video I filmed was a little bit of a therapy session, but that's okay. Sometimes we gotta, this one. Let's see if I can scooch it over. Nope, I adhered it way too well. All right, well, that's all right. Yeah, anyway, all is well here. Just, it's been a week, but the week is over, and I mean, it's not over, but the work week is over, and I couldn't be happier about that. So, what all are you guys working on? I think I will just put this here. I am really starting to get spring fever. March in Indiana, I mean, it's 31 days, obviously. It's 31 days for everyone. That's no secret. But it is the longest 31 days of the year. And February and March in Indiana are just so long because it's so cold, usually still. I think I'll put this down here and overlap that a little bit. It's usually cold, but then you have these days where it's absolutely lovely. I know it's like this all over the country, you know, and Indiana's not special in this way, but, you know, you have your first fake spring, and then your second winter, and then your second fake spring, and your, you know, it just goes on and on like that through the months of February and March until by the end of March, you're just about to lose your flippin' mind. Whoops, I tore that. I'll have to fix that. Fix that in post. Uh-oh, I did it again. Okay, obviously I'm getting a little too aggressive with my little spreader thingy here. All right, let's just tear that and we'll cover it up. Okay, so anyway, by the end of March, you're just ready to pull your hair out, and obviously you are also so ready for actual spring. There are daffodils blooming in my yard, so that is good. That is a good sign. But it is still cold today. It was only 20, oh, that's too much the same size. It was only 20 something degrees this morning when I got up. And I was feeding the cats outside, and I was not dressed appropriately, but you'll have that. So yeah, I am, but the sun is shining, and it's a gorgeous day, so that's good. Cannot complain too much. Nope, I said I wasn't going to think. I'm just going to glue. I'm going to pick and glue. Pick a piece of paper and glue it down. I am really liking this piece of paper because on the back of it, it says cat's ear and cat's foot. I don't know what those are, but let's put this here. So yeah, that's what's going on here. Not a whole lot of excitement, just a lot of whatnot. Life whatnot. All right, maybe we should turn this. Let's turn it. I'll do something different. Okay, I said I wasn't gonna think too much, but I kind of want to cut off this piece. But I don't have my straight edged ruler. Here, then I can probably make this work. It's just a little too much white space on that piece for me. All right. So yeah, getting ready for Easter. Is everybody getting ready for Easter? Does anybody have any big Easter plans? Ooh, I just got glue all over my fingernail. How do you celebrate Easter? Do you celebrate Easter? Not everybody does. I just got glue all over my fingernail, and it's really gross. Okay. Fortunately, there are a million pieces of packaging paper around here, so. we will go to church on Easter morning, and after church we will go to our daughter's house because she agreed to host the family this year. And so we will have an Easter egg hunt, and we will have lunch, and then they have plans later on that day, so we will get out of their hair, as soon as we're all done with the oh wait, yeah, this was, no, what have I done here? I don't want this piece. Tear that. Okay, that's better. So yeah, we'll get out of their hair, and let them get on with their day after Easter, and yeah, hopefully it'll be a nice day, because we do, like I said, an Easter egg hunt, and it's a big one. We have I don't know, over 500 eggs that I fill them, and then my sons-in-law, they hide them for me, so that's nice. I don't have to run around the yard and hide the eggs. I just have to fill them with all of the candy and the whatever else. I usually try to get some like little trinkety type toys to put in the plastic eggs as well, in addition to, sometimes I put just random stuff in there, and there's usually pushing and shoving, but it is a good time. All in good fun. So, does everybody like making masterboards? I really enjoy it. I just really like gluing paper to paper and seeing what happens. With no particular plan, just going for it. I think it's fun, and I don't know what I'll do with this one, although I am planning a spring journal, so it's probably probably be some tags here. No, I don't like that. Let's go. Tell me, where should I go? I think I'll just go here. I know I've got a bunch of the botanicals right next to each other, but they're in different orientations, so I'm okay with that. All right, let's do another word. Put this one down here. I think this fits. Yeah, that fits. Hopefully I'm still in frame. Oh, this piece has something called a stinking mayweed on it. That sounds terrible. I'm not good, I don't think, at the banter of YouTube yet, so my apologies if this is a little, as they say, boring. Okay, maybe I won't use that one yet. Maybe I will tear this one down and use this one, because it's very pretty. I like this part right here. Like that. Yeah. 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 I can get behind that. And I like these text ones because I like the numbers on them too. There's that one. I think this little area could use a word, but we'll maybe come back to that. Actually, let's turn it again. Don't think about it, just glue. But I have to think about it. I must think about it because it must be perfect, whatever that means. Okay, let's put this here. Yes, yes, I do like that there. All right. Oh, my goodness. Decisions, decisions. Whoops. All right, got that one down. We're almost done. Actually, I have another master board that I want to make. And I'll probably do that one also on camera, but maybe a little later. I only have a few more days for Masterboard Madness, though. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Oops. Go right there. I like it. I like that. Let's see if we need anything from this perspective. I am thinking that I like it the way it is, and that it's time to cut it up. So, actually, I'm going to let it dry for a little bit. So I'll pause, and then I'll come back, and we'll cut it up. See you in a minute. Okay, I am back, and the master board is pretty much dry. So before I cut it up, I thought I would show you the book that the black and white images came from. It's called The Illustrated Encyclopedia of Wildflowers. This is from a different book. And this is from 1985. And it is just really, really a great book for botanicals, but wildflowers mostly. So what I did is I took these pages that had the black and white images, and I just cut this part out, and then I cut, you know, the words at the top out, and then whatever was left on the back, because every one of these pages is also an index page. So this is what I used for the words. So I would just tore one of these out and I, you know, cut it up to use it. But the book itself is really cool and really pretty. You know, these are great shapes for journaling cards. It's not super vibrant, but it is still, it's still pretty. So I use, oh, and then look, as I was flipping through it, I found a 4-leaf clover that I had no idea was here. So, must be my lucky day. Yay. So yeah, that's the book. And I highly recommend that one as a bolo book. And let's see what we've got. So this is what we have for the journaling card. Oh, I like how that trimmed off. I've got all these fuzzies from my cutter not being sharp, but that's okay. I won't take the time to fix that yet. All right, so there's a journaling card. Here is a, I don't know, a tuck maybe. Here is a belly band. That's kind of cool. Can do something with that. Here's another pocket. See, some of these, I don't love how they were chopped off right there, but everything can be fixed. So then we have some tags. We have this, and we have this, and this one, and this one, which also needs to be trimmed up. And I found my ruler, so let's just get that trimmed up, so we know what we're working with here. All right, there we go. Oh, we've got some cat hair or something in there. It's not surprising. Let's try to trim these fuzzies off too. And then I found some tissue paper that I thought was really pretty and floral, and I thought it would be fun to maybe decoupage this over, but this might be too dark, like not see-through enough. But let's get some matte medium on there, and we'll see what happens.
Hopefully this isn't dry. I have not used it in a while. Oh no, we're still good. We are good. Good to go. It's a little gooey, but that's alright. I think we can make it work. Okay. Let's get some on here. And we'll lay down this, there. Lay down this. Smooth it out if we can, and if we can't, that's okay too, because I don't mind the wrinkles. Let's put a little extra on there. Okay, cut this out, move this over. Alright, this comes off nicely, but I do need more matte medium. Okay, put this off to the side, and cut the rest of this off. Oops. Oh yeah, definitely needed some more up here. Get out the back. And go over it. This is a little torn right here. I'm not sure I care. Okay. Alright, let's get some more on here on the top. And you can just barely see the words and the line drawings under this, but I'll probably lay it not in camera, or in this, get smoothed out. Oh no, you can kind of see it. Kind of looks good. Set this to the side to dry. Get that little bubble out of there. Okay, we'll dry that one. We'll see what it turns out like once it's dry. And then let's try another one, but let's do a napkin instead. Actually, let's see this one. And we'll peel back the layers here. This is a 3-ply, so we'll have to be really careful with this one. It does not want to come apart. So if you don't know, with napkins, they are usually several plies, so this is one. And there's 2 more in here. Like that. So the thinner you can make it, the more the design, or, if there is a design behind your decoupage project, will show through it. And also the thinner it is, I don't know, it's just prettier, I think. So we've got this one doing quite nicely now. Yay! I think this will be really pretty. There we go, we'll save these for another use. And yeah, I think this will be great. Let's just, oh, there's a little tear there, so let's go this way with it. Okay. Get some matte medium down. Be a little more generous with it this time. And make sure it's all the way to the sides. Okay. And then we'll flip this back over. And put it down. Gently, gently, gently. Pat, 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 pat. Let's get those wrinkles out. Pat, 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 pat. Okay. Okay. I know. Don't come at me for wasting the edges of this napkin. Alright. That's going to be a wrinkle, but that's right. I like the wrinkles. I like the texture. So we'll put another layer on. Try to stay on the tag and not get off onto the napkin that we haven't torn off yet. Come on. And let's see. Yep, can kind of see the line drawings back behind it, and I think that's a cute effect. Oh, it's coming apart. Don't want that. Alright, we're gonna stop messing with that. Put the lid back on, and we'll wash our paintbrush here in a minute. Let's see if I can get this to tear off. Oh, I tore it. That's okay, because we can always put something else down to, it's even more of a focal point. So I think actually I'm gonna let this dry, like this, and then tear off the napkin. Look what I did. That's okay.
All right, I said I was going to stop messing with it, and now I'm going to stop messing with it. Okay, I'm going to go rinse my paintbrush. Be back.